Hello students, in today's video I am going to explain how to take input from the user. Previously we used to take input from the user like this. We used to write like here public void, and here we used to write a message called display, and this one is int a. Okay, this a is directly interact with the user, okay, during the runtime, and the user or the programmer will use to give the value. But there is one limitation here. There is no message displayed to the user. Okay, so user need to check, used to apply their own mind and used to put the value. Now what we want to give the message also, and then we used to take input from the user. So how to take input from the user? For this, there are certain methods are there in the Java programming. First of all, there is one method called using scanner. The syntax is like this: scanner. Scanner is the class. We need to take input from the using this class only. Okay, so what is the syntax for the scanner class? So first of all, you need to write the scanner, C S capital, then object of this class, that is SC. Okay, then need to write new and scanner, S capital, and then after system, then dot in. Okay, now you need to write the variable in which you want to take the input, like int a, and then using this object sc dot. So if suppose there is next element is integer, so you need to write a function called next int n small I capital and open and close braces, like this. So it will take the scanner sc equals new scanner system dot in, and then after next line int a, the variable in which you want to store the input, next int. Okay, it will directly took input and store the value in the a. So there is a first method. The second way, using data input stream class. Data input stream. Okay, data input stream class. So this is the second method. So how to take input using this? The method is a little bit different. So first of all you need to create object like the previous one, data input. Be careful, there is no space between these three words, data input stream and okay object. I am going to write as br equals new, then again you need to write data input stream and space is not there, I think, so I'm going to write here only. Okay, system dot int, sorry, in, not int, is in. Okay, now while taking the input from the user, suppose you want to take input in a again, so you need to write integer dot parse int Okay, P small I capital. Here object of this class br dot, there is a function called read line, read r small, line L capital, and then within bracket nothing. Okay, so this is the way to take input from the user. There is one more method using the third way, that is buffered reader class. Buffered reader, again there is no space. Okay, how to take input from this one? There is be careful, the syntax is a little bit longer than the previous two. So first of all you need to write buffered reader, again no space, object of this class buffer reader br equals new buffered reader within bracket new input stream reader. There is no space. Since there is no space there, so I am going to write it in the next line, but there is no space between input stream reader, and then after system dot in. All the three braces you need to close. Okay, so then after here took the input similarly as the previous one, int a equals integer dot parse int br dot read line. Okay, now tell me what is the use of this integer dot parseInt. Why we are taking the value called integer dot parseInt? I am focusing on this integer dot parseInt. Okay, so what is the use of this integer dot parseInt? As you know, all the inputs in the Java is in the form of a string, and this integer dot parseInt is used to convert a string into the integer. So now the question arises, what happens in the case of double? Okay, so in the case of double, this integer will be replaced by double, D capital, double dot parse double. Okay, and what happens here? There is no conversion. Next int is directly convert the string into the integer. We are going to read the value. In case of next int, we are going to read the value here. This one I am indicating this next int. In the scanner class, this next int is already took the value in the integer class. But in the in case of buffer reader and data input stream class, we need to convert the value forcefully into the integer. So we use a function called integer dot parseInt. Okay, so this is the way. There are these three ways through which we used to take input from the user. Okay, the program is all for program you need to wait. Okay, I will send the next video for the program using these methods. Till then, thank you and have a nice day.